is fresh with
I
new
DC'd for a
content,
sec, my bad.
more experiences, and evolving ways to play. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
This sounds like Daredevil's theme. I think Final Fantasy 14 would take it though. And welcome back, Leon. How are you doing? No, that's not right. Streamlabs is tripping.
And the Game Award for Best Ongoing Game goes to Fortnite.
Bruh.
Oh, I wonder why. Yo, the moment they announced Fortnite, like, people just dropped out of my stream. Oh yeah, stream's over. They announced Fortnite. I'm done. What do they got to say for themselves?
This is amazing. Thank you. So, like last year, we represent just like the teeniest portion of the now over 1,000 people who work to make Fortnite something that is incredible every single day. And, you know, we're just so humbled constantly to have the opportunity to even make something like Fortnite. It's incredible. I think that, you know, as I was saying earlier, right, like this idea that we need to lean into what a persistent virtual place can be. And the more that we're trying to experiment with stuff and try different things, we're finding more and more that our goal is to try to create a metaverse, to create a place, right, where all IP can live together, where all kinds of experiences can happen, where we can create a thing that is totally new, a totally new emergent type of media, really. And we are so inspired by everything you're doing. I'm just blown away by what we see here tonight. It's truly astounding and incredible. Thank you for all the work you do. Thank you for all the people who play Fortnite, who come up to all of us all the time and give us your incredible ideas and your feedback, and we just can't wait to keep making more. I'd be remiss if I didn't take one little personal note to thank my wife, my daughter, my family, my party people. We love you. Thank you so much.
See you guys Saturday.
From the developers who worked on Max Payne, Quantum Break, Armor 3, World of Tanks, and Trivial Pursuit Mobile.
Oh, what is this?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Intel is located,
Okay, thanks, Jane.
but the competition is sending their teams.
As expected. Let's get this job done.
What kind of game is this? Yeah, I'd like to know what it's about too.
There you go. That's 9 to 5, and I'm here with Red Hill Games CEO Matthias. Matthias, great to have you with us. What is 9 to 5? What can we expect?
Thank you, Jeff. Glad to be here. 9 to 5 is a new first-person tactical shooter. It's set in a world where corporations rule everything, and being a mercenary is just another job. Now, a lot of modern shooters can be a little bit chaotic, and that's kind of what makes 9 to 5 special. We really put a lot of focus on the strategic gameplay of the team and playing together and, you know, making your changes in your tactics from round to round. And obviously, all that triumphs over.
Yeah, I agree, Leon. I agree.
Well, when can we expect to hear more? Next year? Or?
So 2020,
Can I just refresh the
we're
chat?
launching the alpha, but you can actually sign up today at 9to5.game. So go ahead, enjoy, and download.
All right, a little bit of a tease. 9 to 5. All right, thanks very much for being here, Matthias. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to hand out some more awards right now in the category of Esports Game of the Year. The nominees are Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Overwatch.
I don't think Overwatch is going to take it, to be
And
honest.
the Game Award goes to League of Legends. Congratulations to Riot.
Of
For
course.
the best VR AR game, those nominees are Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky, and Trover Saves the Universe. And the Game Award goes to Beat Saber. Congratulations to Beat Games.
Ooh, Beat Saber, okay.
For the award for Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover, acting, motion, and/or performance capture, the nominees are Ashley Birch for The Outer Worlds,
Oh, yo, she's Chloe in Life is
Courtney Hope
Strange.
for Control, Laura Bailey for Gears 5,
Laura Bailey.
Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding, Matthew Peretta for Control,
Okay.
and Norman Reedus for Death Stranding.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
And the Game Award goes to Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding. This year we also added a fan category over the past few days called Player's Voice, and a lot of you around the world voted tournament style to pick your favorite game. This was 100% in control of the fans, and the winner of the fan vote is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Congratulations.
Of course, Three Houses
All right.
gets it up there
Well,
again.
throughout the show, you've heard 3 incredible stories about our global gaming citizens, and we're so honored to have them here with us tonight. Please join me in recognizing this year's class of global gaming citizens. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Beautiful. A selfie. All right. We're so proud of that program, and we intend to continue that year after year. I love telling all these stories of amazing people around the world who I think represent gaming at its best. All right. Up next, we've got music from Green Day. Reggie's in the house to present our Indie Game Award. We've got more world premieres, more Game Awards Orchestra, and the big award, Game of the Year, presented by some special guests. Now, the popular action MMORPG Black Desert has only been available for PC and console, but now Black Desert Mobile is available on iOS and Android. You can download it tonight and get a true MMORPG at your fingertips. Check it out.
Huh, now you can play on your phone. Cool. This game, it's very grindy though, because it's like it's a Korean MMO. And Korean MMOs are known to be very grindy than your average MMORPGs. Who's left in the chat? Dragon Realms, I see you. Charfade, I see you. Frizzy. Frizzy, you're the homie. I think Ultramarines is lurking right now because he's streaming as well. Yeah, I did. Yeah, somehow I disconnected. And then my viewership dropped somewhat.
You'll never see her again. You go down!
Can't keep running forever.
You are a monster. A monster.
Hey, what's up, Roland Bud? What's up, Spicy? Spicy, do you not know the Game Awards is going on tonight? They've been announcing awards for every game already. It started 2 hours ago, and you've...
Just stay in the light.
The game, this has been going on for the past 2 hours, Spicy. Where you've been? What's up, Roland Bud?
Let's say you're not the super competitive type and you're more about that eye candy. A Samsung QLED TV has got you covered there too. When it comes to the most eye-popping visuals, HDR is where it's at. Quantum dot technology delivers amazing color fidelity, while
Oh, I enjoy my
local
free
dimming
time.
allows the brightest and darkest parts of a scene to look their best. Features like these are why Samsung QLED TV was a Best of Innovation honoree for gaming at CES 2019, and they're nominated again for 2020, so keep a lookout.
Yeah, and the best ongoing game was given to Fortnite. Fortnite.
I didn't think anybody was really going to play.
They haven't announced the actual game of the year yet, so
Over a half
that's gonna be
million
last.
letters written in the first couple months, which just we were not prepared for. Kind Words is a game about writing nice letters to people, all real people, anonymously, online, sharing their worries and making each other feel better. Pushing the definition of games is something that I really get excited about.
That's actually kind of a cool game. There's not even a game called Ultimate this year. Why does this game look familiar? This kind of looks familiar. What do you mean, what is it on? It's about all video games on phones, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. And they just announced the Xbox X Series.
Fine-tuned for performance. Purpose-built for gaming to play without limits. Storage solutions with the capacity, speed, and reliability to win.
Oh, it's Western Digital.
WD Black. Drive your game.
How am I watching it? I'm playing it directly from their channel. Every streamer does that.
We are excited to welcome WD Black to the Game Awards as the official storage sponsor. All of tonight's world premieres have been safely
Alien the Moon is
stored
doing
on
it.
WD
Shannon's
Black.
doing
Get
it.
command
Dude I'm Tank is doing it.
SSD speed. Check out WDBlack.com
Vaporverse is
for a
doing
chance
it.
to win a
Ultramarine is
decked-out
doing
gaming
it.
rig and WD Black
And I have a few other
products.
small streamers doing
All
it
right,
too.
Now I'm very excited to introduce our next performance. One of my passions outside of gaming is live music. Whenever I go to a show, I'm always thinking about who would be perfect here for the Game Awards. And this band has been on my list since the beginning. They've won 5 Grammys. They're members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've sold over 85 million albums worldwide.
Okay.
They've got their own video game announcement, as you're about to find out. Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. This is Green Day.
Been playing games on Steam. Nice, Rolling Bud. Nice. I think over time a lot of people turn off the lurk. By the way, if anyone's lurking, you don't need to mute the stream. You just mute. If you're on a computer, you could just mute the tab that the stream is on. Because Twitch doesn't count muted streams as lurks anymore. It just feels like the old days. Just like the good old days when I used to listen to Green Day.
Come on, man, this is gaming. It's supposed to be free. Free love. Come on, come on out. I dare you.
Oh my god, he flipped the finger. Damn. Live from Los Angeles, we have Green Day. With literally a green spotlight. Spicy don't get it.
How about that? Green Day, everybody. The worlds of virtual reality and rock just collided like never before. Beat Saber and Green Day, the collab we've always wanted, and you don't have to wait long. The music pack drops tonight on all platforms. Soon to be able to play 6 of the band's iconic hits and brand new singles from the album Father of All, which is out on February 7th. Thank you so much to Green Day for playing the Game Awards. We have a lot of shows still coming up. Of course, we've got the award for Best Game Direction. We've got Game of the Year. And yes, we've still got some announcements and surprises for you guys.
All right, so
at
2 more
gaming's
awards.
biggest night. It just gets bigger and bigger, running all around the world. And we've got another world premiere for you to check out right now. Enjoy.
Ooh, another trailer. What's it going to be this time?
It is an eternal island of legend, a place of unimaginable beauty, and a growing evil, where the forces of death and life are in constant conflict. For centuries,
I know this song.
many have come in search of its power. Only to fall to its corruption. And now, you have come to this place, lured by the promise of power and immortality. The darkness will claim you.
New World by Amazon Games? I need to see some actual gameplay though.
That's New World, and I was just down at Irvine at the studio visiting the devs a couple months ago. Had a great time playing it. It looks really cool, and you can get more info at newworld.com. All right, well, now please welcome to the stage a good friend of the Game Awards. He's been here every year since the first show with a perfect attendance record. Of course, he's the former president of Nintendo of America, a friend to all of us. You can follow him at Twitter, at Reggie. Give it up for Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Let's go, Reggie. He's got shades on.
Fils-Aimé is in the house. Thank you for that warm welcome. It was just over 16 years ago that I joined this industry as an executive. But truth be told, I've been around as a fan and as a player for so much longer. Like you, I've witnessed the growth of our favorite form of entertainment, and now video games are bigger than the movie industry.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Bigger than music, bigger than television. But most importantly, video games continue to innovate, not only as entertainment, but also into areas far more profound. Experiences with their foundation in video game technology are being used to help surgeons practice before a difficult procedure, and to enable college students to simulate business situations and develop real-world skills.
Mm-hmm.
I may
true.
no longer be an executive in this industry, but I'll always be an ambassador for video games as a force for good and a force for fun. in this category, Fresh Indie Game, you can see how games are continuing to evolve as entertainment. I think this is the most important award of the night because I believe indie developers are the most important creators in this industry.
They are. They definitely are.
Why? Because every nominee this year and every year at one time was an indie developer. In the same sense that everyone was once a kid sketching a superhero in the middle of class, or lying in bed at night thinking of worlds and challenges that no one had ever dreamed of before. For my friend Shigeru Miyamoto, those ideas began around the woods near his house in Kyoto. And for my dear departed friend Satoru Iwata, those ideas led him to invent his first video game on a portable calculator while he was still in high school. They both became fixtures in the history of video games, but first, they were dreamers, and they began with their imagination. So like everyone else, at the start, they were true indie developers. Any awards event is, by definition, a look backwards. Who's done something great in the preceding year? But in this category, you can look forward. If you want to see the incubator where future game greatness is evolving, it resides right here in this indie category, recognizing brand new independent studios who released their first game this year. Let's take a look.
Fresh Indie Game, presented by Subway.
Presented by Subway. Oh yeah, Slay the Spire. Alright, so who's it gonna be?
All right. And the game award goes to Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium also wins Best Independent Game.
Wow.
Tonight, they're taking home a total of 4 Game Awards.
Wow. 4 awards. With 4 viewers. Because I disconnected suddenly.
So, we'd like to thank all the great people that came before us. Ilya Repin,
Ilya Repin, Vladimir Mayakovsky, Viktor Tsoi,
and Marx and Engels for providing us the political education. Thank you.
Oh, another trailer.
I've been looking back my whole life. Back to my family, my friends.
My son, they say you can't change a person, but a person can change with time. Change a mind, change a heart. Yeah, that might be good enough for you. But I can change anything.
Riot is making their indie stories. Interesting.
All right, surprise, there's a second League of Legends announcement tonight. I'm joined by the creative director of Double Stallion Games, Lee Thomas. Lee, why don't you tell us a bit about what we just saw?
Sure. Well, that was quite an experience. So yeah, we're here. It's been an amazing time keeping this secret, but we are working with Riot Forge, making Convergence, a League of Legends story. So what is it? It's a single-player action platformer where you play Echo. Echo is a young inventor who has created a device that can manipulate time. and we're going to send you down into Zorn, into the depths of the sump, and we're going to deliver a rich story experience about the perils and consequences of messing with time. Because even if you mess with it a little bit, you can kind of mess things up.
Huge consequences.
Yeah, huge consequences.
Bring that Back to the Future. All right, fantastic. Thanks very much, Lee. Great to have you here. Great announcement. All right, in just a moment, 5 of the nominees for Game of the Year are going to go head-to-head in the Best Game Direction category. We'll see who wins that one, and we've still got some surprises left. The Game Awards will be right back.
So there's Best Game Direction and then the Game of the Year.
Don't know what to put on your wish list this holiday? There's a whole new way to play games to ask for. Ask for a way to play your favorite games from screen to screen. Psst, it's Stadia. Stadia gives you magic zappy fingers so you can turn screens into gaming machines. Stadia is a gift that won't ever stop growing. A gift that doesn't take up any space. The gift of
up to 4K 60 FPS.
A gift that gives you games anywhere, and everywhere, and anywhere, and any everywhere with Wi-Fi. You can even ask yourself for Stadia and give it to yourself. Get the unthinkable, multi-screenable, no downloads, no updates, self-giftable gift of Stadia. One place for all the ways we play.
Jesus. This is making me dizzy. Surgeon Simulator DOS? Interesting.
Nintendo Switch has worlds to explore and adventures to conquer. Find your adventure on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
We heard you may want to quit vaping.
But we can't help you. We can barely hold these protest signs.
But we can tell you about This Is Quitting, an easy text to quit service. It's the least
and most we can do.
Okay.
Rated T to M.
What is this game?
Each day I pray for evening justice together at last at twilight.
Of course it's PlayStation.
What's going on, everybody? I'm professional esports host and commentator Golden Boy, and since 2017, Samsung and Xbox have worked together to deliver amazing experiences for all gamers. That's why I teamed up with them to create something special for the fans. The Ultimate FTW Sweepstakes. And I want to give a huge shout out to our winner, Isaiah Yanez, also known as Buddy Roy. You are the winner of the Upgrade FTW Sweepstakes. You won this killer Samsung 75-inch Q70R QLED TV, a Q70 soundbar, an Xbox One X, and 12 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Safe to say that's a lot of nuts. Congrats, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Now everyone, let's just enjoy the Game Awards some more.
Thank you, Golden Boy. And now it's time for a world premiere, a re-announcement that I think you'll be excited about.
A re-announcement? Is this another trailer that we've seen already?
There was a time when you were heartless, brutal, a monster. And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but I'm here to ask you to be those things once more. For them. For me. Can I count on you? Bigby, can I count on you?
Freaking finally.
Now, she's an Emmy-winning writer and an accomplished voice actor. Please welcome Ashley Birch.
Yo, it's Ashley. It's freaking Chloe from Life is Strange.
Hello, everyone. The best games start with a single person asking a single question. What if? And when that question excites other people, and they start asking what if, it's a snowball of creativity and passion that pushes games to be the best they can possibly be. These are the nominees for the Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
All right, let's see it. Control.
Here I am.
It's so hard to form connection.
Outer Worlds.
You don't know what you're up against.
Come on, Resident Evil. Sekiro also deserves it. Who gets it?
Okay, and the winner for Best Game Direction goes to Death Stranding.
Of course. There goes the man himself, Hideo Kojima. You can't beat him. Not at all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 4年前に独立してゼロからのリスタートだったんですけど、またここに戻ってこれて非常に嬉しいです。
It was a start from zero 4 years ago, but I'm very happy to come back to this stage tonight.
で最初から、一緒の船に乗ってくれたソニーさん、それからエンジンを提供してくれたゲリラさん、それから一緒の船に、小さな船でしたけど一緒に覚悟を決めて乗ってくれたキャストの皆さん、それからアーティストの皆さん、コンポーザーの皆さん、そして、一緒に船を漕いでくれた、スタッフ、コジプロのスタッフの皆さんと、サポートしてくれた家族、それから何よりも、この4年間、応援してくれたファンの皆さんに感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
I really want to thank a lot of people started this ship going. Sony started out with us, and also Guerrilla for providing the game engine. And also, it was a small boat, but all the cast came on board. The musicians, the artists, the people who collaborated, thank you so much. And also, the small boat was all the staff came to work together. I would really like to thank them. And also, my family. And best of all, the fans who waited 4 years. Thank you so much.
All right. Imagine when they give you Xbox One instead of the Xbox Series.
We've got one more award to present, Game of the Year, and we've got some very special surprise guests here to do the honors. Over on Twitter, you guys voted for the Gaming Tweet of the Year. We've got the winning tweet. Check it out, and we'll be right back with Game of the Year.
All right, here's the final announcement.
Twitter. Follow at Twitter Gaming.
How about that? Yo, Elder Scrolls is still amazing, especially for the online game. A new adventure. The Dark Heart of Skyrim. This music is giving me goosebumps. We'll see what this event is. It's like, do you have an account? Of course it's gotta be a commercial about Doom again. Alright, who's left? Charfate's lurking, Leon is lurking, Dragon Realms is lurking. I think a lot of people left at this point, which is understandable. It's pretty late in Europe right now, too. And Eastern time. Rogue Company. There's a lot of potential games for the Epic Games Store. Yeah, I know, man. I think they're about to announce the game of the year pretty soon. Man, is it late for Europe and the East Coast here. "12 days of free games." I'll keep an eye out.
Now, she's an actress and producer. Please welcome Michelle Rodriguez.
Ooh, Michelle.
How y'all doing today? Happy to be here. There's one last game announcement to share with you tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Allow me to present the world premiere of our latest expansion to the Fast and Furious saga.
Ooh. Let's see it.
I'm going to split. It's the only way to keep you both safe.
I think I know someone who can help.
Ooh.
You ready to ride?
Damn, they got him. Vin Diesel.
You want revenge. We want justice.
to a moving train? I got you! Jump! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
When in doubt, do what I do.
I've seen what you do. That's why I'm kind of terrified.
And I don't need a finish line, I'm in my own lane.
Okay.
Do you want to stay amateur? Or take this to the next level?
Fast and Furious Crossroads. Okay. Solid.
I'm excited for that one. Can you believe it's been like 18 years, man? From a little article in a newspaper to a movie to a video game. It's pretty cool. I'd like to now introduce a surprise guest and also one of my friends for life, Vin Diesel.
The OG is here. Damn.
Do not tempt me. Michelle, we are in our crowd.
I know, man. Gamers.
We have been gamers. We have been gamers forever, and we are at an award show of our people.
Literally, me and Vin used to just like literally spend all night playing like Tekken fighter games or Street Fighter.
Oh, she plays Tekken?
Yeah, this is it's amazing to see that trailer finally. I gotta tell you a secret too. I didn't tell you before. Yesterday I saw the 4-minute trailer to Fast 9.
How come you didn't send it to me?
It's insane. Back to you guys. I love all of you. Okay, so. Here to pay tribute to all of the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, the Game Awards Orchestra.
All right, Orchestra, show us who are nominated for this year's award. Now it's the final drum roll of the night. They gotta change their keys often. And their sheet is composed of different scores from different composers. This orchestra is amazing. Okay, Smash. But could Smash take it? Out of the other AAA titles? Nice. That's a pretty good vocalist. Where's the flute guy? Resident Evil. Resident Evil, please. Oh my god. Resident Evil 2 made it up there. But who's gonna get it?
Telling me don't lean down. As my daughter would say, Dad, take over your fear. And the Game of the Year award goes to...
Who is it?
Sekiro.
Well played.
Wins Best Action Adventure Game.
Well played. I've seen some gameplay footage and it's actually pretty solid. It's pretty much Japanese Dark Souls, but it's really solid.
Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。すごく驚いてますし、感激してます。
He's very moves.
赤炉、我々としてはですね、新しい挑戦とか、尖った部分を含んだタイトルだったので、作ってる間すごく不安だったんですけれども、こう素晴らしい賞をいただけて、すごく驚いてますし、すごく今興奮してます。
So, Sekiro has a lot of difficult and complex elements that made us a little unsure when it was about to come out, and we were both surprised and overjoyed at the reaction that we saw.
一緒に苦労してくれたフロムソフトのスタッフ、そして素晴らしいサポートをしてくれたアクティビジョンの皆さんと共にですね、喜びを分かち合いたいと思います。
So I'd like to share the joy of receiving this award with the staff at From Software, who pulled out all the stops to make it happen, as well as the team at Activision for their ongoing support throughout.
で、最後にプレイしてくれた多くのユーザーさんに本当に大きな感謝を伝えたいです。皆さんのおかげで我々ゲーム作れてます。また面白いゲーム作るつもりなので、ぜひ期待してください。
And finally, I'd like to give out a huge thank you to our players. We couldn't have done it without you, and it was a huge honor to make. So we will continue to try and make the best games we possibly can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations from Software, Miyazaki-san, Game of the Year for Sekiro. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for the Game Awards 2019. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next December to keep celebrating games. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
GG and well played, Game Awards 2019. Oh, Genevieve, thank you for the, is that a refollow? Thank you for the refollow. Hope you've been doing well. We just finished watching the Game Awards 2019. I don't know if you watched any of the presentations, new trailers, the awards that were announced. Actually, let me go ahead and turn on some background music while we have some closing thoughts for the night. I think it'd been on for a while, too. There we go. Twitch playlist, official Twitch playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna play some background music in the meantime. Alright, for anybody who's remaining in the chat, what do y'all think? Surprised? Not surprised by the what games were given what awards? Honestly, not too surprised with Sekiro. It's pretty phenomenal. What else could I say? I don't know, there's not exactly much else I could say, but what game was I happy about? The most happiest I was happiest about Devil May Cry 5 getting the action game of the year for sure. Definitely one of the most stellar titles that I've gotten in for free with my graphics card. Keep having me bragging rights for that. So might as well change to just chatting and hold on a second. Their chat is still blasting for some reason. Let me see, do we have like much credits we could actually give for before we finish off for tonight? I think a lot of people are like done with this too. Who do I want to thank for today? Let me see. Thank you to Charfade Cast for the raid of 14 people, Clued for the follow, Keone for the 10 bits, Beams or Asrith for the follow, Wicked Hunter for the host, Place K for the follow, Kiba for the host, Death Insight for the follow, Genevieve, I think for the refollow. But yeah, I think it was a pretty eventful stream with Legend of Zelda first. We got Temple done. We learned how to throw boulders. We defeated a gigantic, disgusting, mutated penis. What else? We got plenty of stuff done in AQ3D. Some productive farming done. Finally got my wings, my Tengu wings, so I'm part of the Tengu Wing Club. As you guys can see, well, this is a tiny window. Let me just enlarge it. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of farming on the side, actually. Yeah, I'm now part of the Tengu Wings Club. Yay me. And we get to witness a pretty good presentation for the Game Awards this year, I feel. Plenty of awesome trailers dropped. Plenty of games, numerous games to look forward to for next year. Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy VII Remake included. Nothing particularly from Nintendo except for indie titles, to be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty much... A lot of people are like done with this already. So who do I want to drop a host on? I feel like I want to drop a host on somebody. Yeah, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10. I have 11 people. 11 people on the Game Awards right now. But I'm pretty much wrapping it up for tonight. If for all of you guys who play AQ3D with me, I'm going to be making a more detailed announcement about my the water costume contest on Twitter. And if y'all want to talk to me before and after the stream regarding the Game Awards, there's the Discord server right there. Otherwise, I could see you guys farming with me in AQ3D right here. And let's see who we could find a host tonight. Let's do somebody who's not doing the Game Awards. Let me find somebody real quick. Give me a moment to turn on my display capture. Who do I want to host? Do I want to do tank? Wait, tank's actually moved to Smash? I think we could probably do like a host for tank. I haven't like hosted him for a while. Yeah, I could probably do that because like he's moved to doing that. Does anybody in our streamer network? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dragon Realms Gaming, but don't head out yet. We're about to drop a thick host for somebody. So if you can stick around for the host, that'd be totally appreciated. Otherwise, I hope to see you on one of my next streams next week for sure. Let me just double check that if nobody else is streaming. There's a lot of people in New York streaming right now. Not many people in my associates streaming. But yeah, thanks for stopping by Dragon Realms Gaming. Let me know what you think, whether it be on social media or in another Twitch chat, about what you think about the gaming awards for this year, whether your favorites got nominated or not, and I hope to see you on one of my next streams for sure. Shoutouts to everybody who's for stopping by, Dragon Realms, Charfade for sure. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop a host for, you know what? Can we raid him? Is there enough people I can raid with? Is there enough people I can raid? All right, I'm about to make this dude's night. Okay. All right, guys. I hope to see you guys on the next stream. As you know where to find me as always on Twitter and Discord. And I hope to see you on one of my next streams next week or before the holidays. And if not, I hope you guys have a happy holidays. Wish you all of you guys luck on your last finals and everything. And good show tonight. GG. I hope you have a good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending where you're from. And until the next stream, I'll be signing out for now.
Dan Games, what's up, Dan Games? How are you? Welcome to the stream. How's everything going? White bread. Okay, boost. Oh my god. We got a Nintendo raid. Hello, Nintendo. How